The shock was so violent that he lost his balance and almost fell to the damp soil. The name on the tombstone tilted as if under the weight of its weariness was his own. Malkiel ben Elchanan Rosenbaum. A wild notion crossed his mind. Could he already be dead? He couldn't remember living through his death. So what? That meant nothing. Who's to say that the dead carry their memories into the other world? Despite himself, he leaned forward and deciphered the date. The month of ER 5704. May 1944. I'm a fool. I was not yet born. How can you die before you're born? But then, why am I here? Could I have forgotten? No, forgetting is not your problem, not yet, but your father's, right? I'm here to remember what my father has forgotten. But do I live only to remember? Suppose life were only your ancestors' imagination, or a dream of the dead. Leaning on the tombstone of this grandfather who bore his name, he was suffused by an obscure and almost animal anguish, a black tide, menacing, portending disaster. Beyond the trees he saw the reddish-gray roofs of the town hall and the school. Beyond the tombs he saw the blood of the dying day, and heard the moan of the yawning twilight. Living, he thought with dread. They call this living. It's the same with love. They say if I stop loving, I'll die. And then, one day they stop, and they're still alive. They call that loving. They call that choosing life. God has ordained that as he ordains faith. So he always wins. The opposite of God is still God. To flee God is also to draw near him. You cannot escape him. Am I right, Grandfather Malkiel? You cannot escape him? Answer me. Help me. Come to our rescue. Your son needs you, and so do I. My father no longer understands anyone, and no one understands him. As if he'd gone mad, but he hasn't. They say a madman, like an animal doomed to sacrifice, uses an intelligence different from ours, or at least a primitive form of ours. But my father's intelligence has been crippled. He's sick, Grandfather, and I'm fighting to help him. His disease has a name, but he refuses to hear it. He will not let it be spoken in his presence. You'd say he was afraid of it, as if he were dragging a procession of soulless, faceless phantoms behind him. Strange, this apprehension. Is it because, in his house, in the small town of his childhood, they avoided naming certain illnesses, certain disasters, for fear of being noticed by them? And now does he think he can fend off the disease by not naming it? Whatever his reason, I must respect it to the end. He pressed harder on the cold stone, as if he wanted to embed himself into it, or at least leave a visible and lasting imprint. From a distance, a hoarse voice hailed him. "Hey, stranger, where'd you disappear to?" It was Herschel, the caretaker gravedigger, a clumsy giant with a head carved of granite and a face of blackened bark. He seemed out of breath. "I lost sight of you, stranger. You'll have to forgive me. I'm not so young anymore. My legs. Oh, my legs. If I were married, I'd say they couldn't chase my wife anymore. They don't carry me around the way they used to. It's not their fault. Here we say the years, too, can make us grow old. Ah, if I were your age. I'm not so young either."